Good morning or good day. This is Kitty with Life in the Closet with Jesus in my car again. I haven't even sat in a closet maybe one time lately. I mean, I sit in there daily, but I haven't even put a camera in there yet. Anyway, so since we've moved, I will tell you a small story. Since we have moved up yonder way, crossed over the Jordan into the promised land, I have had a lot more free time. Work is a lot less stressful, so I don't have that going on, and the drive is considerably shorter there and back, and it's just been, I'm finally settled in, so I'm not having a nervous breakdown every third hour, and really I'm not going to all the breakfast, coffees, lunches, and dinners with friends up here. Ooh. Anyway, that's another story. So anyway, I was speaking with my husband the other day, maybe at dinner at the Mexican place or something, saying since I have more time on my hands, I've been looking at some kind of school to do. And I had started months ago now doing World Harvest Bible Institute, which is a 2-year program that you actually graduate from and everything. Hold that thought, I got to check. That you actually graduate from, and it's all Bible stuff. And after you get your 2-year degree, all that which you have taken would transfer to a some kind of a Bible college, proper, where you could get a 4-year degree in Bible studies or whatever. Clearly I don't need a degree in theology. I'm not going to seminary. It is nothing like that. I do not want to be a pastor, and that's just not what I'm here to do. So anyway, I said, well, I could go do World Harvest Bible Institute. I've taken already too, and it's fully available online. You can take it as fast as you want or as slow as you want. But then I said, okay, so there's this thing called the Jesus School, and it's run by the lady and man, the couple, who run the Jesus Image Church. And it is out of Orlando, and it is also fully online. Anyway, everything takes time. So, you have to really figure out, do I want to commit the time? Like, do I really have the time? So, as we continued to chat, we talked about Hillsdale College. Well, if nobody knows what Hillsdale College is, it's one of the last remaining really, truly liberal arts colleges in the United States. And they are, it's in Michigan somewhere, Hillsdale, Michigan. I don't even know where that is. But anyway, it is to give you an education in government, what our Constitution is, how this country was founded, on great thinkers of all the ages, not numerical ages, but Greeks and Romans and all that. Some Bible-based things, and so on. But it's a 4-year, you might get something beyond that, but it's mostly a 4-year college. They don't take any money from the government, which means they run their own program, and they don't teach nonsense. Like, if you want nonsense, truly, just go elsewhere. Anyway, so on Hillsdale, you can take some various and sundry courses for free. So I'm thinking, well, let me just take a Hillsdale course and see if I have the time for it. So they have a course on David, on 1st and 2nd Samuel from the Bible, on David as shepherd, father, and king. Well, that really rang a bell to me because at the new church, Pastor Mark has been preaching a series called Sam and Dave, about Samuel and David from 1st and 2nd Samuel in the Bible. So yeah, I'm like, yay, I'm all on board for this. this, the series at church is awesome. So I say, I'm just going to take this little course. So it's free. I sit down to start taking it a few nights ago, and I took 2 installments. And they're little, shorter lectures. This is probably not like, sitting in a classroom for an hour and 50 minutes or something. But anyway, it's good, right? It's taught by this professor who has a biblical worldview. He believes that the Bible is inspired, that it is spoken out through the Holy Spirit to whomsoever is writing it down. So I think, okay, this is going to be good. This man is looking at the Bible as the Bible, not just as a written work of prose and poetry. Well, the more, so then it says, do you want to buy the book? Well, I'm like, you know me, I want to buy a book. So I ordered the book, and it came yesterday. And the book is called, hang on here if I don't go off the road, The David Story. Ooh, yikes, I did go out of my lane. Oh, boy. The David Story. It is a translation. It's by Robert Alter. If anybody wants to look it up, Alter, Robert Alter. And I already have a 3-volume Hebrew Bible, the Hebrew Bible, quote unquote, translated with commentary by Robert Alter. So he's a scholar, he's a professor, he has a PhD, but his PhD is in literature, some form of literature, comparative literature, ancient literature, some such. And anyway, so I get the book, and I start the book last night. Okay, this book's about literature. This book is about the Bible as literature, which it is literature. It's prose, it's poetry, it's powerful, it's written for effect. Various and different literary themes and ways of doing and whatnot are in the Bible. But it's not about the Bible. So I'm so annoyed. Anyway, but I'm going to go ahead and finish the class, because why not learn? Why not learn? So the teacher, I cannot remember the man's name. Shame on me. At any rate, the teacher does have a heart for the Bible, a heart for God, a heart for knowing who David is as a man after God's own heart, and has a lot of insights and stuff into this. But I was so peeved when I started reading that book. And of course, I talked the other day about reading the preface or the introduction or something. Okay, the introduction is so thick, and it's just full of gobbledygook. And it wants to talk about concepts of pro-monarchy and anti-monarchy. Okay, that's purely university nonsense. Like, ugh. Anyway, the introduction is like that thick, and it's not, it has nothing to do with the Jesus lineage. Ooh, bad. Anyway, I'm going to continue to read and stuff and report back. It is a full-blown translation. So inside of it is the whole book's chapter and verse of 1st and 2nd Samuel. We'll say the page is this big, okay? The translation part probably only takes up about this much of each page, because the commentary is this much of each page. So honestly, I really need to get into the commentary proper and see what he has to say, because he is a scholar of Hebrew, and it is written, it's not King James Bible, it's not NIV Bible, it's Robert Alter Bible. And so it does have a lot of explanation of Hebrew concepts that don't necessarily translate into English and things and whatnot. So I will report back, but I'm here to say, because I said the other week as regarded Geneva Bible, I loved it because the men who put it together loved the Lord and loved Jesus. But it was also something of a mind exercise, to dig through that flavor of writing and everything. So this, as it turns out, Hillsdale, they'll be thrilled to know. And I do not recommend the David story by Robert Alter unless you don't give a rip about spirituality and you only care about your intellectual mind. And not that the two are mutually exclusive by any stretch of the imagination, but this is pure mind games versus hard learning. So anyway, blessings to all. I love you all in Jesus, and I'll see you soon, hopefully in the closet. And honestly, I've been studying like so many other things that are regarding the heart of Jesus that I need to get into the closet and let everybody know about it. So anyway, mention this channel to anybody who you think would like to hear little bits about Jesus, and like and subscribe, and have a great day.